Welcome everyone to our Roanoke County Fire Station number 1 in North County Station. I'm Steve Simon. I'm the Chief of Fire Rescue for Roanoke County. I appreciate everyone coming out. I appreciate the men that are standing behind me that represent Roanoke County Fire Rescue Department. Starting in January of this year, we have witnessed an unprecedented amount of fires in Roanoke County. Each fire has its own circumstances, so not all the fires can be contributed to one event or one problem. However, we have taken action to try to mitigate these type of fires so we have less loss of life and less loss of injuries to fires. We're launching a new campaign that will challenge the residents of Roanoke County to create fire safety plans, fire escape plans, so they'll never be put in a situation where they might be in danger of a fire at their house. I have 2 gentlemen that have worked diligently with me on this process, our Fire Marshal Brian Simmons and our Community Outreach Coordinator Brian Klingenpeel. They're going to talk to you a little bit about the specifics about this program. At the end of this launch, if you'd like to interview individuals, we have people available for you to talk to about this program. We look forward to making this a department-wide program. This is the emphasis of our department for the coming fiscal year. I'm excited about this program. We have a lot of great things and great people involved, and with the help of the citizens, the help of the men and women of the Roanoke County Fire Rescue Department, I hope to see a reduction in loss of life and injuries. At this time, I'd like to bring up our Fire Marshal, Battalion Chief Brian Simmons.
Thank you, and I too would like to thank you for coming out to launch this program with us. During the time frame of 2006 through 2016, the Roanoke County Fire and Rescue Department has experienced 18 fatalities and 78 burn injuries. Of these fatalities, 13 have occurred in residential dwellings. 9 fatalities occurred during the time frame of 2006 through 2015. In 2016 alone, 4 fatalities occurred, with 2 being juveniles. The County of Roanoke has not experienced a juvenile fatality since the early 1990s. Just as important, 78 burn / smoke inhalation injuries have occurred during this same time frame, with an average of 7 occurring each year. After reviewing the data, and as a result of the fatalities and injuries that have occurred in the first half of 2016, we as a department knew that we had to increase our public education efforts. The program we have developed involves an increased educational programs that cover various fire safety messages, a fire safety video, and a unique fire safety challenge. To explain these increased safety efforts, I would like to introduce our Community Outreach Coordinator, Brian Klingenpeel.
Thank you. The name of the campaign is the Fire Safety Challenge, and the centerpiece of our efforts is a 4-minute video produced with the help of our local partner, Roanoke Valley Television, or RVTV. The video teaches some basic home fire safety tips that all families should know. The video will be posted on our website at roanokecountyva.gov/firerescue, on the Roanoke County Fire and Rescue Facebook page, as well as the RVTV Facebook page, and as a part of regular programming on RVTV as well. The campaign is an effort of the whole department, as you can see behind me. We will be handing out some fire safety tip cards to residents as we come into contact with them. These fire safety tip cards contain some of the fire safety messages that are contained in the video as well. The department will have an increased presence in the schools this fall, and we will be ramping up our efforts to assist county residents with fire safety information and assistance, and that's why you see the materials that you see here on the table is for those increased efforts in our schools and in churches and daycares this fall. The challenge part of the Fire Safety Challenge is that we are challenging every household in Roanoke County and beyond to develop a fire escape plan and to practice that plan. As a part of that plan, residents should know 2 ways out of every room in their house. They should test their smoke alarms and do a fire drill. Once you have completed your plan and practiced it at home, send us a picture of the plan or of your family practicing it via social media using hashtag Fire Safety Challenge. I've already drawn out my plan here today, and so this is an example of what we hope that residents will draw out, hopefully even better than mine, and will send it to us by way of a picture, hashtag Fire Safety Challenge. We will then in turn post those pictures on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Doesn't have to be just of the plan, it can be of your family practicing the plan and doing a fire drill. We would love to see those pictures as well. At this time, we would like to show you the video that we have produced, and then we will conclude the event today. Hello, my name is Brian Klingenpeel, and I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator for Roanoke County Fire and Rescue. On average, 7 people die in home fires every day across the country. Typically here in Roanoke County, we average about 1 fire death every 2 years. However, recently those numbers have dramatically increased. Having a working smoke alarm in your home will double the chance that you get out alive in the event of a fire. Also important is to have developed and practiced a home fire escape plan. The National Fire Protection Association says that only 1/3 of American households have had a plan and practiced it. Another alarming statistic from the NFPA says that only 8% of people surveyed said that upon hearing the smoke alarm, their first thought would be to get out. In the event of a fire at your home, time is your enemy. You will have only about 3 minutes to wake up, grab your kids, grab your phone, and get outside. That's not a lot of time. So let's talk a little bit about the steps that you should take with your family to develop and practice a home fire escape plan. It's very important to meet as a family and make an escape plan. Yes, actually draw it out. Being sure to note 2 ways out of every room in the house. If one exit is blocked, you should know another way out. As stated earlier, working smoke alarms are a crucial part of the plan. There should be at least 1 alarm on every level of your home. Alarms should be tested once a month and the batteries changed at least once a year. If the alarm is older than 10 years, it needs to be replaced. If the alarm sounds at night while you are sleeping, roll out of bed, stay close to the floor, and check the bedroom door with the back of your hand. If the door is hot, you will need to find another way out. Stuff some clothing or bedding at the bottom of the door to keep the deadly smoke out, and go to your window. If your window is too high, stay near the window and wave a cloth or a flashlight out the window while yelling for help. An escape ladder is a good option, but should only be used in the event of a real emergency. If it's cool and there is no smoke, you can open the door. Stay low in case there is smoke in the house, and get out. Once outside, everyone will need to go to the family meeting place. It can be the big tree, the mailbox, or a neighbor's house. It's important to have a family meeting place to make sure that everyone got out safely so that no one makes the tragic mistake of going back in to find someone who may already be out. At the family meeting place, you can use your cell phone or a neighbor's phone to call 911. We make this call from outside the home so that we don't waste precious time inside where it's hot, smoky, and dark making the call. You will need to know your location and stay on the line with the 911 operator. Once everyone is safely outside and 911 has been called, you should never go back inside for any reason. Get out and stay out. We tend to think that these kinds of things will never happen to us, and yet they do happen, and so it's important to be prepared. We at Roanoke County Fire and Rescue hope that all of you will take the time necessary to have working smoke alarms in your home and to develop and practice a home fire escape plan. For more information on this or other safety topics, you can contact me, Brian Klingenpeel, the Community Outreach Coordinator for Roanoke County Fire and Rescue, at 540-777-8718 or online at roanokecountyva.gov/fire rescue.
I'd like to thank everyone for attending this. I'd like to give special thanks to Roanoke Valley TV that, in conjunction with some of our staff and one of our staff's daughter and wife, helped film this. I'm very pleased that this is a true family event for everyone in our department, because we want to try to make all the families in Roanoke County just as safe as the fire department family. At this time, we're concluding the launch. If you have any specific questions, we'll have staff on hand to answer any of them. Thank you for attending.